devotion day here, Friday mornings at 9 o'clock with Jesus, Lee, and Colin.
What's your favorite Bible verse?
Oh, there's lots of them. One that I live by for, I don't know, the longest time was about worry. It is pointless to worry. Most people do, Christians and everybody. They worry, worry, worry. So you look up Matthew 6:25 through 34, and it tells you all about worrying. If God can provide for the flowers in the field, and they throw away and they burn up, they bloom and they go away, if he can provide for birds to find food to eat, to keep on living and everything like that, do you mean to tell me he can't provide for you, for all of us?
I think it really helps with the values that we want to have as an organization. It comes from a lot of this time, even if it's just you and me, a lot of it has an impact on me, and I think it's going to influence the way that I lead this organization. It's time to start Friday.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
Sophie, nice to meet you. I'm Colin. We'll go find a table and sit out back. Cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good morning.
It's filming day, by the way.
Oh, I thought we got around it. I didn't warn you about this.
No, which color did you say you were thinking?
I was trying to go gender neutral, so I was
Okay.
like black or blue.
Okay.
But you tell me, I mean, you can tell me
I
what
think
you
either. I think either's fine.
I
Yeah.
guess not pink or okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I adjusted everything, so I thought we could just.
Yeah. This is great.
Okay, good. And
and
really, mostly all I need from you is just feedback and confirmation that it's good.
Okay.
Like that's basically, I mean, that and a scooter.
Right.
You'll see that's the kind of the direction we're thinking of going.
Okay, cool.
And then that's our hashtag for the sweepstakes. So,
Very cool. As you guys finalize this, if you send me, I mean, we can also use this for social media posts and
Oh,
stuff like
okay.
that, you know?
okay, yeah.
So make sure to just get me that
Send
kind
you
of,
the file.
yeah,
Okay.
because that'd be
Okay.
an excellent thing to kind of put on our social media channels as
Okay.
well.
We want it to be gender neutral, but the reality is it's predominantly female driven for Facebook and I think for Hillel as well.
Really?
So we,
Why is that?
I don't know why that is. I actually don't know why. But the career app, unfortunately, and this is, I hate when things kind of fall into your stereotypical, but the career app and the selling factory is predominantly male. So we're trying to balance it out. But you know, this is a really good question. I mean, Facebook, I get it why it's more female, but for our interns and I don't know, that's a really good question. I mean, are you 50-50, do you think?
I would say we have been over the years. Every once in a while we will slightly favor one or the other, and right now we're definitely more of a 55-45 female to male. But with scooters are very interesting because it doesn't favor a demographic at all. I mean, it doesn't male, female, ethnicity, it's all over the place.
But did you find like the early adapters were female? I didn't know if you had more of a hurdle.
No, in fact, like if there was any segmentation, it was what year they were in school.
Oh, interesting.
Because at first, for a very long time, kind of going back to how I was saying, like helmets are uncool and we have to change that perception. Well, scooters were uncool. What happened? We had all these high school seniors coming in to the University of Florida, and they have these high school egos, like the very very senior. I'm a senior high school.
Right.
Well, now you're a freshman again. But they still had that ego, and they were coming in and being like, "Oh, mom, dad, like I wouldn't be caught dead on that." I remember parents coming in with their freshman students saying, "Let me buy this for you. This will save you time."
Wow.
And the students were like, "Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead on that." But a year later, they would suffer for a year. Our biggest customer was sophomores for so long.
Oh, that's so interesting.
For so long, it was sophomores, and then just over the course of time, over maybe a year or two, it slowly got to the point where it was freshmen, and now freshmen is by far our biggest client.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of? And you can send it to me if you think of it later, but what other little small print do we want to put?
If you're caught not wearing a helmet, we will find you.
Okay. Yeah. And you're being very generous, so I want to make sure that I'm trying to make this as easy as, so if there's,
I mean,
want to make
if
sure
I'm being
make your
completely
life-
honest with you, if they came in and they saw a scooter that was of equal value and they wanted a more retro scooter, yeah,
Okay.
you know, I think it's important from a branding standpoint. You know, you're putting this one out there. This is the one. This is the picture of it. Here's the promo
Right.
video of it. But if at the end of the day, a young lady wins it and she comes in, she's like, man, I really like this one. This one's just super cute, and I like
Right.
this one a lot. And you're like,
Right.
no problem. We've actually had people come in and be like, man, I really like the Vespa. And we're like, well, that's a $4,000 scooter. And they'll be like, can I pay the difference? Yeah. Like it's very laid back.
Yeah.
They're with the UF Halal Center, and we're doing just a scooter giveaway with them. Just a little bit, another collaboration. I know that we visited them in an earlier vlog, and out of that meeting, a scooter giveaway collaboration came out of it, which I'm really excited about. We've talked about it multiple times. I love collaborating with organizations that are involved with the University of Florida, where there's students, because obviously students are our demographic. That's who we're trying to market to, and they have a lot of that reach. So we're going to give them a scooter. Hopefully their network will bring in some scooter sales to us, and I hope that the scooter gives them a lot of value in this collaboration. This is really cool if anybody ever sees this and wants to get in on our swag bags. This isn't something that we do during back to school season, and I can't wait until they're made because we'll show you guys. All the students that buy scooters from us, we give them swag bags when they buy the scooter. So not only are they getting their new scooter and a bunch of our swag, but we like to give swag from other amazing businesses here in Gainesville. And so gift certificates and more, and Buffalo Wild Wings hooked us up with $3 gift certificates to give to everybody. So we're gonna put them in the swag bags, and here's the $3 to Buffalo Wild Wings. It's pretty epic. Got 1,000 of them.
What's up next?
12 p.m. editorial board meeting at Advantage Publishing. Yep, I'm gonna leave a little bit early today. Go have my last family weekend before the chaos. So it'll be good. I'm excited. I actually have had the opportunity to write for this magazine, which is pretty cool. And it's an honor to sit on their board and just kind of talk about the direction of the magazine and where it's going. I like the fact that it serves Gainesville, makes Gainesville business better. I'm passionate about Gainesville business.
September is finance and funding, which I know the last time we met, we discussed a couple of potential guest editors. Scott and I have met with Dan Rue, that's how you say his last name, right? Who is the CEO of Admiral, also a entrepreneur and a very successful venture capitalist. He is going to come on as our guest editor for that issue, and I'm currently working with him on fleshing out what the special section would look like. But if there are any suggestions from the board in terms of anything that you'd specifically like to see, I'm open to that.
What if you did small segments from the handful of entrepreneurs that have had successful Kickstarter campaigns? I think that'd be super valuable, very interesting, like what works, what doesn't work, and almost interview style, Yeah. Because you could talk to Trevor Abbott from Kickstarter. I think Andrew is in Orlando now, but I could get you in touch with him. He's had 2 successful Kickstarters for games that he developed, Atheros games. And they were funded, or the next one. I was actually saying it could do well in either, obviously.
I don't know, I personally would prefer it in this issue. because they're all Kickstarter campaigns. It's financing.
It's
funding.
definitely a very different way of
Right.
getting money for your business.
It is.
Let's rock and roll. Maybe I'll capture some of the family action.
Oh, right.
I'll put some of the family stuff in there.
Sure.
So,
Cool.
my kids are cute. They'll make the vlog look good.
So do the sign off later
Completely
with
biased.
your kids.
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll have them do the
Yeah.
sign off.
Yeah.
So, we're sitting in Publix parking lot waiting for Mommy to come back. She's going inside to grab a couple things. And Maddox, don't pick your nose on my vlog. What are you doing? Stop it. It's terrible. Are you guys ready for a packed weekend of family fun?
Maybe.
Yes! Yes!
Maybe.
Maybe. What are you doing? You hiding?
Maybe.
Say, this is, what episode are we on? I wish I can remember. 36, 37, 38. This is 39.
Yeah.
Say, I want you guys to say, this is episode 39, signing off. See you next time.
2.
No. Maddox, can you say it? Say, this is episode 39, signing off.
Episode signing off.
No, say, episode 39, signing off.
Episode 29
Signing off.
signing off.
Okay, we're gonna have to buckle that seatbelt back up before Mommy gets back.
Yeah.
How are those Frappuccinos treating you?
Maybe.
Huh? Good? Excellent. It's time for some family fun. I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. See ya.